With land parched from drought and temperatures on the rise, wildfires have become larger and deadlier. In 2018, California saw the largest and deadliest wildfires in its history. The notorious Camp Fire spread at a rate of 80 football fields per minute. That means detecting wildfires as early as possible and responding quickly have become essential to thwarting a potentially deadly disaster. And one startup says it's found a way to spot fires just minutes after they spark.
From the image being captured in space to us producing an alert, it's about 9 minutes start to finish.
Based in Santa Fe, New Mexico, Descartes Labs uses cloud-based artificial intelligence to analyze huge swaths of real-time satellite imagery and identify fires.
And we decided to focus on satellite imagery just because there's so much of it. And this means there's lots and lots of data about the planet.
Today, fire authorities most often rely on human spotters to report a blaze. But Descartes' AI platform scans thermal imagery from NOAA satellites to look for what the company calls heat anomalies.
And this turns out to be a pretty challenging problem because the temperature of the Earth is always changing. And we basically seek out these hotspots by modeling what the Earth would look like if there wasn't a fire there, and then comparing that to the image that we get from the GOES 16 and 17 satellites. And if we notice a big discrepancy, then that's a pretty good indicator that there's a fire there.
The company says it's already pinpointed exact locations for 4,700 fires and is currently testing a wildfire alert system with the local forestry division in New Mexico. But Descartes sees a future where it could help fire authorities in other states too.
I think the Kincaid fire is a good example of how this technology could change how we respond to fires.
In October 2019, the Kincaid fire started in Sonoma County, California, and went on to scorch more than 77,000 acres of land. The company says it generated an alert before most people even knew the fire existed.
We detected it about 10 minutes after it started, but it was a lot more challenging for people because this fire started at around 9:30 at night, and it wouldn't be until half an hour after we had already broadcast our alert that CAL FIRE would have a plane over the fire, and another few hours until they actually reported it publicly.
To the team, it's evidence of the system's advantage over human spotters. Of course, to really make an impact, the technology will need to integrate with firefighting authorities that can respond to the fires on the ground.
It's all about making sure that less fires slip through the cracks and go on to become these massive mega fires.
The company's ambitions don't stop there. It's currently using this same technology to find methane leaks in oil fields and scan crops in Africa to identify potential food shortages. Other companies are working on similar technology as well.
There's lots of different ways you can apply this AI technology at scale and try to monitor the Earth and try to stop problems before they become much, much bigger.